here with us tonight to set the show off nice and early, man. It's actually a hip-hop legend, so to speak, B.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the listeners out there, my brother?
Yo, what's up? I be the General Steele, Boot Camp Click, Smith & Wesson, PNC Boys. Bucktown! What's happening, A&R fam?
What's up? Bucktown!
Yeah, I'm fresh off a flight from Switzerland, so I'm a little jet lagged right now.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. Switz.
I love this place, man. You know what I mean? It's been a minute since I've been here.
Yeah.
You know, but we have the new project out, so it's only right, you know. So yeah. Cool.
Well, thank you so much for getting off that flight and arriving.
Big shout out to my dude Mike Hands.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
He definitely was on his job.
Yeah, big up to homie Mike Hands.
Hit me with the reminder.
The coordinator, he got hands and everything. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest working cats in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting that you was talking about hard work. You know what I mean, D? Mm-hmm. It's like a lot of people think it's all about the lights, camera, but they forget about the action. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Me and that guy the other day had a conversation. That probably was like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. Like we were just talking. I think we were setting this up the other day. And we were just talking. And he was like, "Yeah, I caught you up." I was like, "Yeah, you go. You actually got. I'm up."
Yeah.
I needed somebody to throw some ideas back and forth too. So that was dope.
Man, I mean, people be hanging out in the club, but then when it's time to get up in the morning, they're useless.
No shows, right? No shows to reality life.
Oh,
Since we talking about putting in work, man, you up here for a specific reason still.
That's right.
Yes,
that
you have a
project.
new project that you about to release.
Well, we actually dropped it on Veterans Day 11/11. It's the same day that the Tribe dropped their album, which is a beautiful album. It's a lot of, I believe Common dropped the album around that
There
same
was a lot
time,
of positive music coming out that day.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I think
just
Alicia Keys was like, if she wasn't the week before that, I think. So
yeah. It's a few others that dropped some interesting projects too. But yeah, Building Bridges, that's the name of the album. It's on our imprint, Bucktown, USA. It's big. It's a big project for us because the last one we did independently was, I want to say, like 2010 or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like a big window for us. But this project we spent back around and we did it with this gentleman named SK from Vermont.
Okay.
And his style is it's different from the normal style that people might be used to us rhyming to, like the underground basement beats. We took it to like a more a jazzy route with this one. And we just dropped a video called Persistence. That's like the first song off the project, featuring my bro over here, VVS Verbal, and Louis Skaggs. Yeah. But yeah, all the songs on the project, with the exception of 2, was produced by this guy, SK, who just won the beat battle. I think it's called Machine Masters of the Machine, or Machine Masters Beat Battle.
Okay.
And out here in New York City. So it's a good vibe right now. People are receiving it well in New York, in the States, and abroad. I think it's a good time for music. People are open to receive good music. They can tell what good music feels like again.
I miss that good music.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for working on that project and bringing it, sharing your craft with us. So
that was a blessing.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, like I've been recording since '92 with Black Moon.
Yes,
so,
you have. Yeah.
It's like,
wow.
And just recently we lost Sean Price.
Yeah.
So we was blessed to have was able to record a song before Sean passed away. And before he passed away, I was personally, I was considering taking a little break from rapping. You know what I mean?
remember those conversations.
Word up. Just kicking it. Big up DJ K Boogie too. Man. I spoke to him on the way up here in Indy, and it's about celebrating life.
Right.
So we do take a lot of hits. There's a lot of casualties in this war called life, but the ones that survive have a responsibility to carry the flame. So it's like having that song on there, and the song's called Unforgettable. When we recorded it, we didn't think that we wouldn't see each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a year since he's been passed away, and it's like, all right, to have that responsibility, to have that strength, it's an honor. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, we gotta remember, like, rest in peace to Fife. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, like, we just lost Colonel Abrams a few days ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like one of the brothers from that's behind the scenes of the Wu-Tang Clan, my man Mel. He just passed away recently. I mean, we take a lot of hits in this game, but for the ones that's still here, we got to know why we still here and carry that strength. So that's really what, a big part of what Building Bridges is about.
Yeah.
Remembering your responsibilities and why you're here, and then it's a nice melodic tune in the background while you're getting those type of messages.
Yeah.
I'm curious, brother. I mean, your catalog is absurd, right? So your reputation precedes itself, right? There's no need to go that route. You can make a track with anybody you wanted to.
That's
right?
right.
You and the fam, y'all can make a track with anybody that you wanted to. So when selecting SK, what was it that you saw there that said, you know what, this is where we gonna go this time around?
I like to work with people that love what they do, and I he has a very great affection for music, and it's not like the how you say, like, the bravado version. Like it's very humbling, to see his excitement that he has for music, and it wasn't like automatic. It's like my bro Verbal was very influential when it comes to picking beats, and his style of rhyme. Like, I love his style of rhyme. Like, we pretty much worked on the whole album together. So it was more so like us vibing with the beats and seeing if we wanted to even go that route and say, we're gonna do a short little project, something quick, or a little quick one-off or whatever. But then we started really getting into the groove, and we liked where it was going, and we just continued on with it.
Do you got a favorite track?
I would say my favorite track. I do have a few favorite tracks, but my one of my favorite tracks is Unforgettable with Sean Price.
Okay.
The interesting thing about SK, like Verbal was listening to some beats that he had, and I was kind of like I think he was promoting Smith & Wesson project at the time, so I wasn't really, focused on doing other stuff. But I like to work. I like to stay busy, and Verbal helps with that. Like, he's in the studio writing, listening to beats, vibing. But SK had got in contact with me, and he was working on a project called Serenity. And he asked if I would get on a track with him, with Andre the Giant. Big up AG. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you guys are two of my favorite artists. I'm like, I love AG. So, and the concept was about one of his friends that had just passed away. So it was going to be a title track. So it just kind of appealed to where I was at the time, and I'm like, you know what, let's do it. And it was strictly on the love too, man. And I'm like, I like this guy. I like his attitude. I like his energy was good, and we just went with it.
You think after this is done, you're gonna take a little break? Because you mentioned about taking a break.
Yeah, taking a break.
This.
So.
Yeah, man. I am. I'm gonna take a break to get behind the scenes and do more of what's required. Like, it's a lot of people that want to rap and stand in front of the camera and all of that, and it's not enough people that want to get behind and do the editing and do the administrative work. There's a lot of talented artists out here that need accountants and lawyers, and they need people to make phone calls and do emails and stuff like that. And I don't have no problem with passing the torch, man. I don't want to sit, be dancing for shamboning for money, as my man Sean Price would say. There's a lot of younger cats that really want to see what this life is like. You know what I mean? I think it's a beautiful thing. Again, not to be corny, but that's what it's about, building bridges.
That's what I was about to say.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's more than a cool phrase. You know what I'm saying? So,
Before we go to this,
Go ahead, D.
I was just gonna say, before we go to the break, I definitely, every time I drive across a bridge, and I know me, I drive a whole lot and cross a lot of bridges. I always take a picture of the bridge because what it symbolizes and what I think, what we do, on this side of the mic, and and definitely you in your career. So we definitely gonna get into the music.
I just came back from Dominican Republic, right?
Without me and moderator.
And now what it was.
You busy driving over bridges,
Nah,
D.
no, I was on a white horse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm going. We actually went under a bridge, right? And I'm like, yo, it's crazy because this is how people used to get around. Like
Wow.
imagine riding through the forest and rocks and hills and mountains. And
Bedtime know about that life.
Yo.
Bedtime know about that life. He was
Yo.
trying.
Bedtime was just on the rod,
Real
right?
talk.
thought
I
he was
just
the
came
Old Spice
from
guy.
some spot in PA and they had me riding horses. I'll never do it again. Never again. Never. First of all, I don't agree with them using the animals like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Wait,
first
here we
thing.
go.
And then the second thing, I'm thinking I'm going to fall off the horse because we walking up cliffs. And I can't afford to break my arm, man. I had on a funny looking helmet and everything. But yo, from the fan aspect real quick, I know you said you just released this project. When can we anticipate a tour and upcoming shows, man? I know a lot of people look forward to seeing you guys perform. You say you just came back from Switzerland as well.
Yeah, I still me and Tech still we still working. The thing for us is like we're not trying to force our hand, force the issue. Like we just did like one of the greatest projects with Pete Rock, Monumental. And then after that we dropped the reggae inspired album Born and Raised. It's like coming after Monumental is difficult. Like it's nothing to prove for us really, but we want to make sure we do it right and make sure we don't fall into the abyss of trying to sound like
What's
people
going on
and so
now?
on and so
Yeah.
forth. But we always traveling. You know, we actually just came off a European run, and when we got called, like we like the Black James Bond hip hop because we get calls when people back out of shows. Our paperwork is good. We good crossing the borders. We know how to move. So I mean, we always moving, man. We always working, and we always available. You know, to do work.
Good. Okay, so we're gonna get into
Catch us in the town near you. We be in
Yes,
Maryland,
indeed.
Yeah.
Maryland next month.
Promote that project one more time. Let them know where they could go get it and all that.
Building Bridges is out. We have vinyl, we have CDs, and we're working on getting some cassettes to the brothers and sisters that's behind the P now. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, duckdown.com, bucktownusa.com, Fat Beats. If you're overseas, you can go to, what is it, HVV? What is it? HVV.de.
Yeah.
You know, they shipping prices is reasonable. But yeah, other than that, man, just Google it, man. You know how.
That's what
Right.
up. And before we
Google
get
it.
out of here, man, shout your
Live.
DJ out, man. I gotta show the DJ love, man.
Yeah.
Shout the DJ out.
Yo, big up to SK. You know, big up to DJ Hellfire. You know what I'm saying? And all the people out there that still spin vinyl. You know what I mean? It's a you know, I seen some vinyl in the hallway in the crates, old school style.
Oh, look
Love
behind
it.
you. Look over here. Look.
Oh wow. word.
Oh,
Part
behind
of,
here.
part of
Look.
the decor still.
All
It's
of
part of
that.
the decor, man.
And look up there. Look outside and look up
Nah,
top.
that-
Over
oh,
there.
see?
All over there.
I
Yeah.
love that. I feel at home when I see stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? I had to dust off my 1200. You know what I mean? Just because we got vinyl now, I'm like I'm playing
For
the
sure.
1200 all
For
over. Like to hear the snap, crackle, and pop on that wax. you
Yo,
know what I
still,
mean?
good luck for coming through, man.
Yo,
We
thank
definitely
y'all.
appreciate
Thank
the
you
love,
so
man.
much.
Thank y'all.
Y'all
all the
stick
time.
around, man. We got the homie Nico Brim on deck and Misa Hilton. Y'all know what
Yes,
time it is,
baby.
man. The A&R Report right here on 106.1 FM.